The city of Houston received $408 million for coronavirus relief last week and desires to only allocate $16 million to assist with rental and utility assistance. Mayor Turner, you are right in your press conference yesterday when you said that this will not cover the 70,000 families, but only 5,000 families. What are you going to tell the families with children, those who are piling up with other families because they can't pay their rent?
Matthew 14:13-21 talks about Jesus feeding the 5,000 with 5 loaves and 2 fish. TMO recognizes the dedication and hard work that the mayor did for COVID-19, but this is your 5 loaves, 2 fish moment. Over 57% of Houston households are renters. We are renter city. In April, the Houston Apartment Association said that there were over 70,000 in Harris County who could not pay that rent. The city of Houston must spend $408 million by December 30th to help those most affected by the health and economic disaster. Putting $100 million of COVID-19 relief money, your 5 loaves, into rental and utility assistance will be necessary to keep them in their homes. In February, when all other cities, states, and federal entities were pondering what to do, you host the rodeo. The rodeo, that is when people began to pay attention. The results of COVID-19 is serious. This is our February. Tens of thousands of families will be homeless. I implore you, answer the call again. Sound the alarm again. Leave no one behind. Please authorize at least $100 million for the families who are the most vulnerable and always forgotten in the whole pandemic.
My name is Dr. Matthew Russell, and I'm an executive pastor at Chapelwood United Methodist Church in Spring Branch, which is really a part of the epicenter of cases of COVID-19 within our city. We're in collaboration with the Houston Food Bank, working with Fairhaven United Methodist as well. On average, we serve around 6,000 families. To date, we've served over 34,000 individuals for food distribution. One time this last week, we served over 2,000 individuals. Like all congregations, we're assisting families with rent. This past month, we assisted 140 families with rent assistance, yet multiply this throughout the city. Last night, I brought hot meals to 19 students within Spring Branch Independent School Districts, now all living with food scarcity. I sat with them in the parking lot and talked with them about how they're doing. Each of them expressed the economic distress that they and their families are under. One of the students said to me, "Sir, it's hard to study when I'm so hungry." Like these 19 kids, there are hundreds of thousands of students that are wondering if they're going to have roofs over their head this next month. Their lives hang in the balance. We urge you not to turn away.
Good morning. My name is Matthew Cox. I'm the Senior Vice President of Programs with MAM, Memorial Assistance Ministries, serving 17 zip codes in Northwest Houston. We're a provider of year-round emergency financial assistance, especially rent, mortgage, and utilities, among other services for working families in our area. Our number one priority is helping keep families housed. Comparing 2019 to 2020, over the past 6 weeks, we've seen a 4-fold request for emergency financial assistance with rent. We've helped one family with mortgage, all others have been with rent. Each of them is at risk of eviction. One of the families, a single father of 4 children, in calling MAM for help, was in tears, both thankful for the assistance, but also concerned about what he's going to do next month. He had never had to ask for help in his life. He's always worked, he's always been able to provide for his family. Of course, it would be better for him to be here talking to you, telling his own story. Unfortunately, his telephone was disconnected because he couldn't pay the bill. It's also a concern when we think about how much funds are available in the community to continue providing assistance across Houston. So MAM has funds to continue providing assistance for the moment, but many other providers have already run out of funds. We're concerned that in the next couple of months, we're going to see a contagion of evictions. Many of the people we serve already have eviction notices, And among the hundreds who are in our pipeline, those evictions won't wait.
Sí, mira, bueno, buenas tardes o buenos días todavía. Sí, mire, pues ahorita yo estoy pasando por una situación bastante difícil. Yo creo que no nada más yo, ¿verdad? Varias personas, pero voy a contar un poco de lo mío. Pues yo soy madre soltera, no estoy trabajando ahorita. Tengo un hijo que está estudiando ahorita, y está preparándose para los exámenes, ¿verdad? Pues tenemos el bill de la luz vencido, el de la renta, y pues ahorita ya viene la otra renta también. Hemos estado también batallando nosotros para lo que es la comida. He andado en las iglesias, ¿verdad? Pues levantando, que sí me han ayudado, gracias a Dios, con algo de comida. Y pues también mi carro ya está en reposición para levantarse, porque pues me lo está financiando un banco, no me lo está financiando un lote, y me dijeron que si no daba un pago para el martes que viene lo van a poner en reposición, en levantar. Y también pues por lo de la renta, y pues te digo, sí estoy batallando bastante ahorita, y yo sí necesito, ¿verdad?, de la ayuda.
My name is Messias Pedrosa, and I volunteer at St. Charles Borromeo Catholic Church. We represent one of many churches that are serving those families in most need during this pandemic. We have seen families that cannot afford their own housing, and now they are living multiple families in one single household. For example, like 3 families in one house, and each family having like multiple children. One family, a single mom living in a garage with her daughter because they cannot pay for the rent. We have seen single moms that their husbands got deported. Some single families, because they cannot pay with any utilities, they're living in dark right now at night, not able to pay for lights. Most families have lost their jobs, or their working hours have been reduced, and now they're struggling to pay for rent, utilities, or food. Our families need a response from our leaders. The need is great and widespread. Although there are many organizations and churches that are doing great things, we still need more resources to help those who are suffering the most. As we're responding to the needs of these families, we should remember our Lord's words in Matthew 25. When I was hungry, you gave me something to eat. When I was a stranger, you invited me in, because whatever you did for the least of these, you did it for me.
So we, TMO, and the hundreds on this call, we call on the recently elected leadership of the city of Houston and the elected leadership of the county of Harris. And we're asking you to dedicate more money, at least $100 million from the city's COVID money, to create a rental assistance fund that would be administered by the diverse existing organizations poised and prepared in this city and county to swiftly respond to the public need.